Now, there are so many things that I like about St. Mark's that it's kind of hard to focus in, but I think primarily what I love about St. Mark's is that it's a place to grow spiritually and a place to be supported. And no matter what your gifts are or your talents are, there's a place for you to also give service to St. Mark's. And my relationship with St. Mark's started over 50 years ago when I was a student here at Bowling Green University. And at that time, Loyal Bishop was here, and there was a Lutheran Student Association, and they had hired a woman, Lorraine, to be involved with college students. So we had topics to study. We studied Dietrich Bonhoeffer and C.S. Lewis. It was just a really wonderful start to me knowing myself spiritually apart from my family. And then I went to Lancaster, Pennsylvania for over 20 years. And somehow God called me back to Bowling Green when my parents were getting older and my kids had scattered. So again, I settled in Bowling Green, and St. Mark's became my family again. And that has been a wonderful, now 25 years back in Bowling Green. There were a lot of opportunities for spiritual growth through small groups. There was the Alpha program that I was involved with. Both Pastor Chris and Dale Schaefer were leaders for that. Another good opportunity was to lead a grief group here of people who had lost somebody special in their life, and at that time my father had passed away, so I was kind of the leader for that group, and that was a growth experience for me as well. And then my mother moved in next door to me here in Bowling Green, and she benefited from having shepherds. There was a shepherding program at that time, which was just a wonderful program for her. Larry and Barb Fruth were involved with her. They were teachers, and she had been a teacher, and it was just a wonderful match. And then at a later time, Carol Carpenter was involved, also a teacher, when my mother went to a nursing home. She was her visitor, and along with other people. My mother was nurtured as well within this congregation. I think more recently, I have done work here within the church in an outreach kind of way. I'd been a counselor in the community at Behavioral Connections and at Family Counseling Service, but then the opportunity came to use my faith even more in doing counseling with people through Lutheran social services. So for the past 10 years, I've been able to minister to people right here in this building. And I had no idea until I worked here how much this church outreaches people and all the things that go on. There's not a day that there isn't 6 or 8 things listed, as things going on here, right here at the church. So this is a church that if you want to become involved and you want to continue to grow spiritually, this would be the church to come to. My name is Joan Staib. I love St. Mark's. Thanks be to God.